money.
The club is over. You're gonna.
I'm a London scammer. I see it. I wanna click it.
No fucking way, nigga.
Oh my God! Started clicking. No blue round waitress tipping. Bad B, come take this dick in. Codeine, that's what I'm sipping. Money, that's what I'm missing. Yeah, moms always does. Either way, we're making thousands. I make so much money. I might have to get an account and make sure you fuck up the holders credit. I said you didn't wanna take that risk. Look, I make more money than trappers and shit. I bought fools off the dark web, but I got bumped. That shit was dead. Didn't wanna take that L.
The date is the 19th of August 2024. A large group of friends would be sitting in a Discord call, planning on their next biggest heist. Among the group in the call included 19-year-old Malone Lamb, who went by the online moniker Anne Hathaway, his friends Jean-Diel Serrano, who went under the online name Versace God, and finally Veer Chital, or Wiz. In the Discord call were two other people, Danish Khan and Chen. All five in the Discord call were thinking about ways they could steal a large amount of cryptocurrency from a victim who had been chosen in the days prior. C, the person that the group had sought out, was a high net worth investor from the times before crypto began to become very valuable. Did these teens use intricate hacking methods to steal from their victim though? Well, not really. C, in the days before the 19th of August 2024, the group enlisted the help from another person who was tasked with sending the victim fake Google sign-in alerts. They used VPNs and proxies whilst doing this, so that it looked as if the person signing in was doing so from overseas. One of the teens then phoned the victim a day earlier, on the 18th of August 2024, pretending to be a member of Google's support team. The victim was told that someone had made multiple sign-in attempts into his Google account. The victim was then convinced into handing over his one-time PIN codes, which were sent to his phone by the teens. Malone Lamb, or Anne Hathaway, then accessed the victim's OneDrive, as well as his Gmail, and upon doing so, Malone stumbled across his Gemini records. Malone, as well as his co-assailants, now had access to the victim's Gmail and OneDrive, but needed one more thing: his Gemini account. On the 19th of August 2024, 21-year-old Jean-Diel Serrano, or Versace God, phoned the victim, claiming to be from Gemini's support team. The victim was told his account was under attack and was told to transfer his crypto into a compromised wallet. The victim did so and sent over around $3 million worth of crypto. Malone Lamb then convinced the victim to use AnyDesk, a remote desktop application, where the group of teens then managed to gain real-time access to the victim's computer, all while still talking to the victim on the phone. Whilst Jean-Diel Serrano was on the phone to the victim, Malone Lamb opened restricted files on the victim's computer, stealing around 4,100 Bitcoin in the process, this equating to a whopping $230 million at the time of the heist. What did the teens do next, however? Well, they began to launder their newfound fortune, splitting the thousands of Bitcoin down into smaller amounts in different wallets, making the crypto harder for the authorities to trace. Most of the members involved in this massive heist started to lay low in an attempt at avoiding the detection of police, while some, well, balled out.
Look, I love to scam, I'm in love. Stocked up on BTC, now girl, I'm fucked. No CVV, could've sat no VBV, but it still get banged. Yeah, the site still get banged. Bad B's all on man. She want Brock her back for the gang. She want Brock her back for the. I love to scam, I'm in love. Stocked up on BTC now.
C, instead of laying low and avoiding the unwanted attention that was to come from law enforcement, 20-year-old Malone Lamb, or Anne Hathaway, started to ball out with his millions. He started going to nightclubs almost every night, even spending over $265,000 in one night. Malone traveled to Miami after he got bored of going to nightclubs in LA, buying a $10 million mansion and multiple supercars, with some even having his name on. He even bought a pink Lamborghini for his crush, who rejected him in the following message after he revealed it to her. Malone then started to buy multiple Rolexes, diamond pieces, and expensive rings, giving away multiple Birkin bags to girls he met in the club, which, I mean, well, look at the prices. Malone's spending habits began to draw a lot of attention, and not the good kind. Police as well as investigators would be building a big case surrounding his name. Included in the investigators was Zach XBT, who began to trace the stolen funds, leading to one of the most intricate and extensive investigations that eventually saw the fall of a multi-million-dollar crypto heist.
Arrested 20-year-old Malone Lamb and another 21-year-old in Los Angeles.
See, this group of cybercriminals might look like they knew what they were doing from an outside, but what investigators began to realize was the fact that during the heist, multiple mistakes were made. Zach XBT, who began to investigate the heist, noticed that during the screen sharing of the crime in a private Discord call, Wiz, aka Veer, actually leaked his entire name during the audio call, as well as multiple chat logs. Wiz was repeatedly referred to as his name, Veer. Malone, who went by the moniker Anne Hathaway online, was also referred to as Malone. Malone in multiple clubs, TikToks, and on that very same Discord call, which was in fact screen recorded in its entirety.
We got it! Oh my god!
Fucking way, nigga.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
No fucking way.
$242 million! Yes! Do you know how much money that is? Holy fuck!
The group also decided it would be a good idea to record themselves laundering the crypto.
I hate this fucking thing.
On multiple instances, whilst laundering the stolen funds, Box and Wiz both accidentally linked the laundered funds with the dirty funds multiple times, and after spending millions on millions of dollars, on the 18th of September 2024, exactly 1 month after the crypto heist, 20-year-old Malone Lamb was raided by federal agents, who arrested him in his Miami mansion. They also seized his 10 cars, which he had bought with the stolen crypto. Authorities froze $9 million after Malone's arrest, returning just over $500,000 to the victim. Over $50 million is still sitting in multiple wallets, with Box and Wiz having millions of dollars in crypto in their accounts. All of Malone's recently purchased assets were then seized by the police, this including his over 10 luxury cars. The money gained from these seized items will most likely go back to the victim, who will be lucky if they get over 40% of their money back. 20-year-old Malone Lamb has since been charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering. According to court documents, a substantial amount of planning went into the heist, which is crazy. Eventually, however, this crime caught up to Malone and his co-defendants, Box and Wiz, really proving that if anything, the law will always catch up to you when a crime has been committed. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, as it helps the channel greatly.